In the first week in December, delegates from over 90 countries attended the People's Health Assembly. Appalled by the state of the world's health, they came to debate what should be done. This mime from the Philippine delegation lampoons the multinational companies that wean overworked mothers off breastfeeding and onto synthetic baby milk. As the People's Health Assembly, much was made of local health stories, told by the people themselves.
The attainment of the highest possible level of health and well-being is a fundamental human right, regardless of a person's color, ethnic background, religion, gender, age, abilities, sexual orientation, or class.
Damos paz.
Cape Town, South Africa, the 5th of July, 2012. The activists of the People's Health Movement are finalizing the preparation of the 3rd People's Health Assembly. The last part of the assembly gives space to some positive experiences where health activists decided to take initiatives to make health accessible. They believe that participation of all is necessary. Even children can be a motor for change, as this workshop teaches us. On the final day, a march is organized. Over 1,000 people fill the streets of Cape Town demanding health for all.
This chair in the heart of Geneva symbolizes the cause of the landmine victims all over the world. And it is this very spot that the People's Health Assembly delegates chose to focus the global health crisis. The People's Health Movement, a participatory process of health NGOs from 92 countries, which began in Dhaka in 2000, came to the 55th General Assembly to present their People's Health Charter.
The People's Health Charter very clearly states that health is not a biomedical issue, that it's a much deeper social, economic, political and cultural issue, and health is a basic human right. And therefore we need to relocate all that we do with World Health Organization, all our governments and our NGO work in that broader context.
The People's Health Movement, which has once again raised the slogan of health as a basic right, has been noticed, and this is the first time that they were formally invited to the annual WHO meet.
After 2 decades of negotiating, setting up several working groups, evaluating and passing resolutions, it is now time to congratulate WHO and all member states for years of hard work.
The issue of delinking the cost of research and development from the end prices of health technologies has not been adequately addressed, and there is a mere mention of a code of principles being under consideration.
We compliment WHO for promoting access to assistive devices and technology, social welfare, assistive devices and technology, early intervention, adequate rehabilitation and health services, and inclusive and enabling environments are basic rights for people with disabilities, elderly, and caregivers.
You know very well, as many others know, that I have a love affair with People's Movement, which is very, very profound. Started in Bangladesh 8 or 9 years ago, and after that, People's Health Movement is the one single movement that have been struggling to try to revitalize the message coming out of Alma-Ata in its most profound way. Not only the few lines about priorities, but the whole concept of people's own participation as individual families, as communities. You have shown one can mobilize people at all levels in order to somehow fight for their own health and well-being, socially and in any other way too. And when I try to ask people whether they have really thought about the message coming out of Alma-Ata and out of Health for All, because Health for All, that is the spiritual dimension of primary health care. That is the value system. And you must have a value system if you want to have a primary health care strategy. And therefore, People's Health Movement right away made it Health for All. That was the very important part of the message coming out of Alma-Ata. And I think you are the only movement having done that. Most people prefer to leave Health for All aside and only speak about primary health care because their little intellect can cope with such a thing as primary health care. But coping with the value system of Health for All, very few people can cope with that.